Hey guys, I'm RozaldVaneGAME and welcome back to another episode of Paradise Killer. Where we last left off was we basically explored this part of the island, basically the opening island, to get some clues that we might have missed, because we had the lack of abilities to travel around here. Pick up some collectibles as well, and yeah, we got one more thing that I want to pick up, a collectible. It's apparently the back of this space of the island right there, I think. Yeah, that little tiny set of hearts. They're very, very tiny, unfortunately. So, I believe this is how I climbed up there. Yeah. So we're gonna be trying to chase after that. I think that's the only set of things left in this island to just go and grab a hold of. So I will make my chance to get over there right now. Because why not? If I can get over there, actually. Because I am not certain how much time it will take to get to that, so we'll hopefully get a little time for that just to get through there. Because I'm not familiar with this part of the map either ways yet, or at all. But otherwise, yeah, nothing much changed, I guess. Oh, there's another one? Wow, there's 3 things, I think. Nothing much, I would say, since the last episode. It's been a week, of course, since I last recorded. Actually, no, there was one thing I did spot it, which was I think I saw the Paradise Killer, like, developers interview kind of thing. Like, they were interviewing about, like, how this game came to be and stuff. It was an interesting video. I don't know if I have the link to it still. I don't know if I even... It's been, like... excuse me. It's been, like, about a week since I last watched that video. By a random blue. I was just, like, browsing Twitter and then suddenly... I found a video, like, linked to it, where they were interviewing them about how they came together with this idea. I think it was, like, 2 guys, I think.
Blood crystals obtained.
Okay, so more blood crystals only. Is it just blood crystals? If it's just blood crystals, I'm a little disappointed, but... Yeah, it's just blood crystals, unfortunately. I guess. I mean, as long as this loops back to the front of the island, I'll take it. But otherwise I wouldn't know. It might hurt just to go through the space and just be like, I'm stuck. I have to go around again. Actually I can probably take the... Maybe, let's see. Oh, I can, okay. Yeah, I can just climb back over here, I guess. Yeah. It sucks though that we had to sacrifice some blood crystals just to fast travel back. Yeah, we had to like fast travel back through this way, no matter what. There's like no easy way back anyways. So, where can I take you? Okay. In the last episode, did I said I want to talk to Lydia? Or I already did talk to Lydia? I said I was going to talk to Lydia, I think. But I don't think I want to at the moment. But I'm not sure either, so... What the heck is this? Oh, this might be our home. Yeah, that might be our home for sure. But it seems like there's an eye on our home, so I'm kind of curious. Dead zone. Was there fast travels at Dead Zone? I'm wondering. And then there's the compound, I think, like the fortress or something. And then I don't know what this is. Yeah, the decisions are hard for me because I'm not sure where we want to go right now. Outside the courthouse? No, not at all. Syndicate apartments? Yeah, let's do syndicate apartments. No worries, LD. Let's go. Alright, yeah, I saw the interview. I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched, like, a good chunk of it, and then I was like, okay, cool, that's awesome. I think this game had an idea of wanting to be an FPS game, which was interesting when I first saw it, or I heard it from the video. I was just like, FPS? I mean, I can see it as an FPS because of it being a first-person type game. Like, it could easily be... Oh, maybe inside the prison might have a lot of stuff in there that we have no access to yet. Because we need to talk to Akiko to ask for the access to get into the fortress prison thing here. Wait. Huh. I thought that was like considered a fast travel for the fortress, but... Oh, what happens if we jump over this? We have the ability to just, like, scale places, I guess I would say. Which is the oldest one? This one? I guess? Yes. Like...
Getting saved.
Like, it seems like this game would have worked out as an FPS, but I don't think that it would have been interesting in general, because I think a lot of FPS games don't really try to do too much. Actually, what happens if I do this? Oh, see, I see. I have to... Thank you for telling me that there's a way in, but there's no way, like, really in.
Halt! This is a restricted area.
What do you want, freak? Phone records. I want Akiko's phone records for last night. They are classified. How is it classified when I stole it?
All that remains are the facts.
How is it classified when we stole it, or we caught the signal for what the records were? I guess because we did get the records. I think 2 episodes ago, or was it previous episode? I think it was previous episode. Yeah, because we were at the plantation and we found the signal there. I'm the investigator. Grand Marshal Kiko is our leader, not you. What do you want, freak? Oh, okay. We can ask about the alibi, which I don't think anybody cares. I don't think any marshal would care. Did you see Akiko on the night of the murder? Yes. She returned here after Henrik's escaped.
Got it.
Got a way to prove that? Our word is all you need.
The facts and the truth are not the same.
Hard to believe the word of the Grand Marshal's loyal troops. What do you want, freak? Alright, so that information's useful nonetheless. Because they become testimony stuff that we can use against Akiko if she says that I was there for whatever reason, I guess. What is... I'm kind of curious what this cage is, though. I've actually never really paid attention to this. Yeah, this is like the first time I've actually paid attention to this. I don't know why I never paid attention. Citizen Services. Okay, never mind. But we can't enter it, so... Do I want to talk to Yuri Knight? I mean, I'm not a fan of the... I don't want to feel like going towards Yuri Knight at the moment. Well, there is a computer up here somewhere. Oh, there's a freaking... I didn't even realize there were surveillance cameras there. Okay, where is it? Oh, there's right there. Have I actually seen this and then just couldn't access it last time and I forgot all about it, I guess? I think I forgot all about it when I first saw it. Worship. Their arms are a certain way, I guess. This? For sure those guys. No, this one? And this one? Cool. Pyramids. Top 2 triangles, top 2 lines, and the middle pyramid. No, that's... It's a smaller one. Yeah. I thought it was the big one for some reason, I guess. Alright, and then the goat. What was it? This one? No, it doesn't look like it. It's way too far off. This one. And then the skull.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
Yes, got it. But yeah, otherwise the interview was interesting nonetheless, just to know that some things were made and then... Oh god, there's blood. Oh dear. It looks like something or someone has been dragged through this shed. And this looks like human waste. A couple days old at most. Maybe these are like the fake bodies. Like they use fake bodies for like whatever it is to do whatever. Or it could be Henry, or like just to attract Henry to a location to get him to really actually go towards a direction. Or to hide evidence or body parts to some sort of thing. Which could be possible, if anything. Like there's a lot of possibilities right now at this point, and I hate it. I absolutely hate that there's too many possibilities and they're just hard to like figure out which one is good against what. I think that's the last of the computers for now that we can hack into. So who do we want to talk to? I want to go back to Akiko, actually. Akiko's at the right point of, like, asking questions. Carmelina, on the other hand, we have not spoken to, and she's nearby. So let's do Carmelina, actually. I mean, she has a lot of information we need to ask about. So there is a point where we need to ask her anyways.
What do you want, freak?
Let me in. To see Carmelina. Is she expecting you? I'd hope so. She should know the investigators on the island. Grand Marshal Akiko 14 already has the suspect in custody. The crime is solved.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Let's not do this. Just take me to Carmelina.
Whatever, freak. She waits in the throne room.
Oh, okay, so that's how we access the throne room, which we haven't been to before.
Architect Carmelina silence.
Carmelina,
Lady
silence.
Love dies.
The investigator is here.
Architect Carmelina.
Carmelina silence.
Carmelina Science, architect of the island sequences, born into Romeo and Natasha Silence on the 4th island sequence under the sign of Blood Dancer. Her parents were skilled island architects and taught her how to weave psychic will into structure. Carmelina has since become a genius architect and will soon achieve the perfect island. Romeo Silence was seduced by the god Cosmic Deceit and committed treason against the Syndicate. As part of his punishment, no member of the Silence family would ever be allowed to the council. Her mother was killed fighting to protect the council during the demonic invasion on the 9th island sequence.
The investigation freak.
Excuse me. Excel wasn't permanent for the investigation freak. Or a little computer.
Got it.
If the Syndicate needs me, I answer.
How dare you?
This is the worst crime in our history. Leader Montserrat and the entire council have been taken from us. Losing Montserrat to an act of savagery is a loss all of us in the Syndicate will struggle to overcome. I'd say promotion. I wouldn't say vengeance. I don't think that her father being ousted was the council's fault. I think it's because God deceit, you know. Like, dude, it's the god's fault, not the council's fault, I don't think. Or the leader. It just happened by chance and they had to live with the rules, you know? Like, rules are rules. When you disobey that rule, then they have every right to do what they want to do as punishment. As long as the father didn't, like... No, actually, no, yeah, he prevents his whole family from... Like, it affects the whole family, basically. So... I don't know. Like, and then the mother tried to fight for the council. It's like... Wouldn't that mean that they made up for their sins, kind of thing? But it's like... It makes no sense, I guess. It worked out okay for you. You got the throne.
How dare you?
A temporary measure ordered by your new master. A new council will be assembled on the next island.
Nanny, the hell?
Why did Judge choose you to assume the role of leader?
We have achieved perfection.
Temporary leader. Don't forget that.
Craft is its own reward.
The law still stands. I am a servant, not a leader. The sins of my father still binds me.
I don't like this.
Well, that's what I don't get. Your father's punishment still stands. You shouldn't be on the throne.
We have achieved perfection.
You're out of the loop. The next island will be perfect, and I'm the architect. I will see us to the new island and then step aside. Any guarantees of that? I'm kind of wondering, like, they really did appoint Carmelina as leader for now? I understand she's making the next island sequence, but the weird part is she's... How should I put it? She's kind of like a suspect on the list, considering that she's doing things with the witness. And Akiko as well, because the trooper is outside protecting her in here. So I'm just thinking, like, maybe Akiko's involved in pushing Carmelina to the top. Sheesh. There's so many things that are intertwining, as I said before. Like, there's so many things. Because Yuri Knight seems to, like, a suspect for killing the council and Montserrat. But then he didn't get what he wanted. While Akiko wanted to kill the council and the leader just so that she can push her agenda up against the wind or the water or whatever. So it's like two different like people trying to fight their way to the top, but then suddenly there's like they mixed into the fold because one did something different than the other. So one's committing crime that is different than the other person's committing crime, and that it's becoming sort of like a line of red herring and a line of the true murder or the true criminal. It's just parallel to each other in a weird way. I don't know. It's interesting.
This is nonsense.
Law is law. The leader cannot overturn it without a not unanimous council backing. The marshals work for the council, not the leader. They will ensure the law is carried out.
Craft is its own reward.
I am an artist, a craftswoman. I have no desire to manage and administrate. These concrete halls are vessels for bureaucracy, not art.
Do your job.
I hope you can close this incident quickly. This island wants to die. Perfect 25 is coming. The murderer is in custody. I'm gonna say no. Yeah.
Is this a fact
Alleged
or
murderer.
a truth?
Do your job.
Do not ignore the evidence to the truth that isn't there. I'm here to hunt the truths that haunt this island, no matter which truth you may cling to.
Believe what you want. Can I help you with anything?
Investigator? Alright. Hang out. I always will do the hangout first. Can I ask you something, Architect? What's your dog's name? Oh yeah, I forgot the name. The dog was just sitting there. He's blending in with the coat dress's color. It's just interesting. Platinum. When did you get him?
We have achieved perfection.
This island, a few years ago. During an abduction operation, a stray followed the marshal's pack. Are you a dog person? I never had you down as a dog person. I thought you would be more into cats.
Investigator.
I guess her style does seem like a type of cat person, but honestly, I think anybody has any type of pet with them, as long as they're not allergic to the pet, I guess. But any pet should be suitable to anyone, honestly. I wanted a companion that doesn't talk. Cats are fine, but I see too much of myself in them. Can I pet him? If you must. Who's a good boy? Are you a good boy? Oh, can you help me sniff out the murderer?
Can I help you with anything?
I'm busy. So the relationship increases for that, okay? Alright, a lot of topics. It's not too aggressive of a lot, but yeah, that's a lot. Okay, KHX first, because mine as well. Because that's the one that's not related to her as much, but yeah, we can ask. What do you know about KHX's disappearance? It's a mystery. I do hope nothing bad has happened to him. We always enjoyed talking. When did you last see him? A couple of weeks ago. My schedule became hectic as we closed the island. Okay. Who killed the Holy Seal Marshals, I guess? Do you know anything about the murder of the Marshal Guards outside of the Council building? Losing fine marshals to a killer that is a tragedy. Unfortunately, I don't have any further insight for you, Investigator. I don't know what I want to go for next. Akiko's alibi. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night?
Craft is its own reward.
While I was with Witness, he got a call from Akiko. We should ask him about it. You should ask him about it. Thank you, Architect. Witness said the same thing. Yeah, let's talk about Witness's alibi, I guess. What do you know about Witness's movements on that night? You should ask him yourself, Investigator. I went to see him to watch the end of the island. He'll confirm this. Did Witness look like he was in pain when the council were murdered?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You know about his illness? Witness suffers greatly whenever someone dies on these islands, be they citizen or syndicate member. Last night he doubled over in pain, breathless in agony. He suffers so much when there is death. So she kind of doesn't deny it, but she doesn't have any better insight. And she didn't say anything about, like, oh, I didn't see him in pain or anything. So she did admit there was pain coming off of him. Oh yeah, we can ask about the third seal, because we knew that somebody broke into the third seal and went into the fourth, and now they're like, it's like stuff, I guess. Do you feel you aren't being rewarded for your hard work, Architect?
What?
What do you mean by that?
Got it.
I've heard that there is a suspicion that you feel aggravated by all your hard work building the islands, not being rewarded with a seat on the council.
Craft is its own reward.
I do not require a reward for my crafts. Craft is its own reward.
It is cowardly to insinuate, investigator.
Are you trying to build a motive for me?
I was born to investigate.
That is my job. You're going down the wrong path. True titles and power aren't my desires. Okay, she said it herself that she doesn't want power, but I don't know. Yeah, I feel like her motive would be more towards... What was it? I think there was something that Crimson talked about her wanting to do something, I think, but I can't remember what it was. It's been a long while since that episode was recorded, so I don't remember what Crimson said about Carmelina, about her motives and such. Her motives were specific, though. Tell me about the message you sent to Akiko telling her to leave Grace alone with Henry.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay, I'll leave it at that. I'm not gonna read that if she said it kind of simply right there. I have a copy of it here.
Do your job.
I am sure that is a fabrication. I have no authority over Akiko. I can't order her to do anything, much less break procedure with something so dangerous.
The investigator is here.
Then why did you step out of the room and leave them unattended? I have no idea. I have to ask the... You had to ask the Grand Marshal. Interesting. So she's just lying about it, trying to get away from that topic. Did you see Crimson last night?
We have achieved perfection.
I didn't see Miss Acid last night. She was probably in her little den. Go and speak to her. Okay. Doomjazz? I'm pretty sure these things won't really matter. Did you see the doctor last night?
Craft is its own reward.
I didn't. And the crisis meeting, he said he was in the clinic. In his clinic. We're almost done with this. Nice. Lydia and Sam. Did you see Lydia and Sam last night? You need to speak to Yuri, investigator. He was Lydia's handler last night. Okay. Your alibi. Where were you last night?
We have achieved perfection.
Visiting the witness. His role is to oversee the end of an island. The last moments are best enjoyed with an old friend. Do you often visit witness? Not in recent times. Our paths diverged. I'm gonna press forward.
That's strange.
Then why last night? For so long, he has been integral to my art. Every island has failed, and he has borne witness to the end of each one. This may be the last time an island ends. If Island 25 is perfect, there will be no more endings to watch.
Craft is its own reward.
I wanted to say goodbye to an old art. What time did you arrive? About 9 p.m. The logs on his apartment should be able to confirm that.
Got it.
I've already checked the logs. They confirm your location.
We have achieved perfection.
As expected.
Investigator.
I'll save you a question as well. I left when Judge summoned us for a crisis meeting. Sometime after midnight.
Sure.
Are you sure you were with witness all night?
Craft is its own reward.
Yes, all night. And you didn't leave him for a moment.
Investigator.
Do you have something you wish to ask, investigator? I like how the dog's face gets angry as soon as she gets angry a little bit.
Crime cannot hide.
What about when Akiko called him? Didn't he leave the room? He did leave the room to take a call on his balcony. People leave the room for other reasons as well.
Do your job.
Interesting. There's a bullet hole in the thing where it's like witness left the room. Do you wish for me to recall each time either of us went to the bathroom? Okay. So, yeah, I wonder what that bullet hole means. Is that like a testimony bullet hole kind of thing? Saying that that's like in the wrong, like it's evidence that contradicts stuff maybe? suspicions.
Crime
Your
cannot
suspicion?
hide.
Can you think of anyone that would want to strike against the council?
Do your job.
Asking such a question is dreadful, investigator. The prime suspect is behind bars and needs to be executed.
This is nonsense.
All of us are loyal members of the syndicate. I can't think of anyone that would commit a crime like this. I guess we can keep poking her for her motive. Even though we kind of know it a little bit. What about yourself? Would you have any reason to commit murder?
How dare you?
Absolutely not. How dare you investigate?
Don't test me.
Is there anyone you can think of for a reason for you? Think of a reason for you.
I beg your pardon?
I'm beginning to think Judge made the mistake bringing you back. Architect, what do you know about the crime last night? Only what we were told by the Grand Marshal in the crisis meeting.
I am the leader.
Henry broke free and murdered the council.
That's strange.
Why would a citizen have enough motive and ability to kill the council, breaching all the holy seals?
What?
That's not for me to question. I'm surprised there's any question at all.
The investigator is here.
So you believe he did it?
Do your job.
Of course, and so should you. You're a disgrace. Finish this quickly, and maybe the next council will look favorably on you. I mean, I have like a lot of evidence that says that Henry, but plus another person broke through the seals. So, witness's alibi. How was witness last night? Anything strange?
How dare you?
He wasn't happy I was there. He seemed agitated. Okay, that's a testimony we've never heard. How did this behavior manifest? His mask lets you see more than he thinks it does. Surprise, confusion, worry.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Do you think he was involved with the murder? That's not for me to say. I'm just trying to be helpful. Okay. Henry's alibi, I guess. Considering that doesn't matter anyways. Everyone's gonna say, oh, he is the murderer. I mean, anybody but Crimson maybe? But, I mean, otherwise, like, actually, maybe not Crimson at all. Like, nobody seems to be batting an eye about, like, suspicion. It's just annoying to me. Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements last night?
What?
Surely you've spoken to the Grand Marshal about what he did. Okay, so that's easy. What do you think about the escape last night? You should speak to the Grand Marshal investigator. She was there and has a report waiting for you. I already picked up the report, actually. Demonic possession. What do you think about, or what do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago? I'm not sure what I can be. I'm not sure what help I can be. Henry was possessed and allowed demons onto our precious island. My hard work was destroyed. The dead zone is a reminder of his crime. Okay. So I'm gonna do second seal, third, and then fourth because it's a correct order to talk about, I guess. What do you know about the second holy seal? It's one of the big mysteries, isn't it, investigator? You're the architect and you don't know? Security. It's only a bit of the island I don't design.
We have achieved perfection.
It is better for the council to design their security and keep their secrets to themselves. And then third seal. Do you know anything about the third holy seal? It is a secret, investigator, built without my knowledge. And then the last one, fourth. What do you know about the fourth holy seal?
Craft is its own reward.
Nothing, investigator. It is not my place to know. If no one knows how to get into the council building and the next island is already built with a new council building, how will the new council get into it? A good question. If the seals on the next island cannot be breached, we will rebuild the council building. Excuse me. The perfect next island already sounds less than perfect.
We have achieved perfection.
Perfection requires adaptability, and we will adapt. Godflesh, yes, that's the one thing that she kind of needed, I think, or that she took from the witness, I think. But I might be wrong if I can't recall it properly. Want to tell me what you were doing carving flesh from a god?
Do your job.
How dare you accuse me of a vile crime like that? That is the height of heresy.
Crime is repulsive.
Crying judge said it himself.
Believe what you want.
No such thing happened. I think it did. You can't deny it if the god itself said that. Those gods, unless it's like deceit or something, the god of deceit. But this is not god of deceit. This is grudge, like holding a grudge kind of character. So it's like they hold a grudge for those who did something to them. So
This is nonsense.
then you will need some evidence. You are accusing the leader of the syndicate of one of the worst crimes imaginable. Temporary leader. Oh, she said she's the leader now, so we kind of broke something there. Broke something in her brain there. May the sun goat walk with you, and may you reach the moon. All right. Jeez, that was a lot of information. And that takes us over to the end of the episode here, sadly. Let me get a thumbnail up here first, actually. Okay, there we go. I was trying to get the proper episode posing here. So thank you guys for watching. Carmelina, not much information that seems too important, I guess. Like, it's just a very, like, tame amount of information that we needed to just understand where we're at for that kind of thing.
Getting saved.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say besides just she didn't really have much information. All of it was already been given the same way as other people. I think the one thing I'm curious about, she did mention that she left at, or that she arrived at 9, I believe. I'm trying to remember what the information was, but I know there's a, not crimes, not suspect, notes. Carmelina said, took some Godflesh, what happened to it? Yeah, we're still in kind of mystery for that. Where's the information about the time of that thing? I'm wondering. Yeah, alibi breakers. There we go. That's what. So that's why that bullet hole exists, because the bullet hole is a representation of it being a snag in the alibi stuff. Witness doesn't take phone calls around other people when he received the thing. This leaves a period of time, 5 minutes, where no one can account for Carmelina's movements. Yeah, so she can probably take a call in the middle of that too, as well. What is the thing? Lydia told me that Carmelina is a genius. Okay. She wants to take credit. I see. She wants to be famous for it, I guess. Yeah, we don't have Crimson's motive thing, I guess, for her, I guess. No alibi, which is it's a big no-no when somebody says there's no alibi there. If anything, I think Crimson is the one who murdered KHX, though, in my opinion, because we have, like, a lot of stuff here that we're just, like, getting hit by, that we just don't know who's gonna do what for this matter, in this case. Alright, anyways. Thank you guys for watching anyways. A lot of mysteries still to solve. I don't know how we're gonna solve each one of them, but we'll try our best to get one or so done, hopefully. Where do we want to head to next, actually? I need to take a look at the scenery. There we go. I want to go to that dead body. I saw a dead body, yeah. I'm wondering what that is. Is that the council guards, I guess, right? Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? Yeah, I'm going to look at the body, and then if there's nothing much of the body, then I'll just go and find somebody else we need to talk to. I'm thinking we should go back to Akiko, because she does have some stuff now that we need to really actually pinpoint on her, because there's a lot of evidence-breaking stuff, or alibi-breaking stuff, that we need to get off of her, so we'll see what happens. Other than that, that's it for this episode. Roz, out.